तात्ते भाइयों तात्ते भाइयों तात्ते भाइयों
Hey guys, what's up? So here's something cool. A Naruto themed desk light that is made mainly from PCBs. The heart of this project is this 80 tiny 13A which drives these 0603 LEDs which are on the back side of the face. The head part is detachable or swappable, which means we can prepare 2 or more Naruto heads and add different color LEDs on the back side. Then we can swap them for whatever light color we need. I modeled Naruto face in my PCB CAD software and then send it to PCB wafer samples. After receiving the PCB, I assembled the whole board and added code to it, and that is pretty much how I made this project. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Just kidding. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how I prepared this setup in few easy ways. So let's get started. So the idea here was to make a Naruto theme PCB art kinda stuff. To make this setup somewhat useful, I added LEDs on the back side so we can turn them on whenever we like to use this setup as a dope night lamp. As for its working, 80 tiny 13 is being used as the main microcontroller unit here. 80 tiny control the gate of MOSFET which turns on or off LEDs. The state of MOSFET is changed by pressing the button in this sequence. The first tap will put the setup in fade sequence. The second tap will keep the setup in high mode. The third tap will reduce brightness by 50% and the fourth tap will turn off the setup. Now let's talk about the PCB designing process of this board. As you can see here, the PCB is not exactly normal from the traditional square or circular PCBs. At the top side, the head is there and this rectangular part is the driver board that will hold the head and keep the other components like the MCU, USB socket and switch on it. Also, this PCB is a breakaway PCB, which means we have to separate the head portion and the base from each other by cutting the section with a cutter. I place all the LEDs with the MOSFET setup and a connector 3 header pin on the head. On the base, I place all the important stuff like 80 tiny 13 USB port switch and a connector 3 header pin. The plan here is to add male and female header pin on both of the connector 3 pin. By doing this, we can now remove or place the head on the base without any permanent solder joints. This idea is pretty cool as we can now model bunch of stuff from different movies or anime. We just have to place LEDs on their bottom side with MOSFET setup and then we can connect them to this base and they will work. This was the schematic of this project. After finalizing the schematic and then making a perfect PCB, I sent the Gerber data to PCBWay for samples. I uploaded the Gerber data to PCBWay's code page. I wanted to do something different this time, so I choose the yellow solder mask. I generally get PCBs in white solder mask, but this time I choose a yellow one as Naruto here is yellow, so getting yellow solder mask make lot of sense. I received PCBs in a week and the overall PCB quality was great, which was expected as PCBWay always offer quality stuff. I've been using their service for a year now and my review of them is still the same. Quality of PCB is always high, which is a plus point. PCBWay, well done you guys. Check out PCBWay for getting great PCB service at a less cost. The next is the assembly process of this PCB, which includes solder paste dispensing process, pick and place process, hot plate reflow process and THT components. There is a total of 2 PCBs in this project and both have SMD and THT components. First is the solder paste dispensing process. We first place the solder paste on each component pads. I'm using a generic solder paste with a solder paste dispensing syringe. We first add solder paste to the head and then on the base PCB. Then we add components to their assigned place one by one. You could see the schematic for the precise location of each component. After adding components to their location, we carefully lift this PCB and put it on a SMT hot plate. Hot plate heats this PCB from the below up to the solder paste melting temperature. As soon as the PCB reaches that temperature, solder paste melt and all the components get soldered to their pads. We lift this PCB and then place it on a cooler surface for a little bit to cool down the heat of PCB. We add the remaining THT components like the USB port and header pins. PCB is completed, but it doesn't work just yet, as we still have to flash the ATtiny13 to fill it up with some sweet line of code. As for the flashing process, we cannot directly program ATtiny13 through any USB. I mean, there's a method for programming the ATtiny straight from USB port, but I'm not doing that. Instead, I will be using ISP flashing method, which will utilize the SPI pin of ATtiny13 to burn the bootloader in it. Wire the ATtiny13 with the Arduino in this way. Instead of using an Arduino Uno and a breadboard for this job, I will be using my DIY ATtiny programmer, which I made for flashing the ATtiny MCUs. You can check out more details about this project from here. Basically, we put ATtiny13 in the dip socket and then flash the ATtiny MCU with this sketch in Arduino IDE. This setup required a box-like base body that can hold the lithium-ion cell inside, and on the top side the circuit can be placed. So I modeled this body in Fusion 360 and then 3D printed it on my Ender 3. All important print settings and the STL file for this project can be downloaded from this project's page. But anyways, after getting the part 3D printed, all that left to do was the final assembly. Final assembly includes the following process. First, we add lithium-ion cell inside the base body and then add circuit on it with two M3 truss head screws. Then we connect the battery onto the circuit with provided GST connectors. In the end, we add base lid with 4 M2 truss head screws, and then the assembly is finally completed. Now we can place the head on the base body and press the switch for initializing the whole setup. We press the button and the LED sequence gets started. Also, we can prepare a Sasuke head with the same schematic. We can swap heads depending on which night lamp we need, Naruto or Sasuke. Thanks PCBWay for supporting this project. Check out PCBWay for getting great PCB service at a less cost. This is it for today guys. Leave a comment if you need any help and I'll be back with another project soon.